Hi there, folks. If you're watching this video, you must be interested in junior camp. My name is Brother Josh, and I'm the kids pastor at Gospel Light Baptist Church, and I'll be running the junior side of our church camp this summer. We have teens and juniors at the same time at the same location, but completely different schedules, different buses, and everything like that. So we're going to have a great time. This video will be packed full of lots of information, maybe more than what you need or what you're looking for, but hopefully this is one central location to find all of your answers in one place. So real quickly, the camp dates are June 23rd through 27 this year. The cost is $260 if you did any fundraising online. Through 99 pledges or the car wash tickets. Whatever you have raised will be added, and we will contact you with your remaining balance of what you need. You can pay all the way up until the bus pulls out on Monday morning. Speaking of the bus pulling out on Monday morning, we want to make sure everybody is there at 9:30 and no later than 9:30 because we would love to be packed up, loaded, and on the road by 10. Or just slightly after. And so real quickly, if you have anything that's outstanding still, if you have not registered online, if you have not paid yet, if you have not filled out a waiver form, and there's a front and back, a paper waiver form that needs to be filled out by both you and the camper, we need to make sure that you guys get those things done. And so if you can get that done ahead of time, again, registering online, payment online really speeds things up so you don't have to wait in line on Monday morning. That paper waiver form, you could print that off, you could pick it up at the church and drop that off, or you can obviously do that Monday morning. If you have any medical for your students that needs to go with them to camp, you can drop that off. But any one of those things not taken care of before Monday morning, show up before 9:30. Just give yourselves a little bit of extra time as we need to make sure people get checked in, final paperwork done, and then items loaded on the bus to head to camp. Before we talk about any of the camp schedule or packing list or activities, we need to talk about Monday specifically for juniors. So the teens and the teens bus, they will be stopping for lunch on the way there, but juniors are not going to be stopping. That way we don't have to deal with money and exchanging and things like that. So we need you as parents to provide a sack lunch for them that is not packed in their luggage, but goes on the bus with them. And we will make sure that they get that eaten on the bus. We'll stop for restroom breaks, but we don't want to have to deal with a restaurant stop with the younger kiddos. So a sack lunch on Monday. On our return trip home on Friday, the church will buy pizza and we'll stop at the park and eat that for everybody. But just for Monday, make sure that they have a sack lunch that goes with them on the bus, not packed in their luggage, please. How long is the bus trip? Is about 3 hours to Bonita Park. We'll have a map here for you. You can take a look at that. Beautiful location, $6 million gym, beautiful facilities, a rock climbing wall, Olympic-sized swimming pool, lots of new activities, including the Skyline and the Dry It Slide this year. So lots of great things and great opportunities for your kids to have a lot of fun through rope courses, archery tag, scavenger hunts. And so we're looking forward to camp. It's located in Bonita Park, and it's about a 3-hour trip. What about money being sent with kit is always a big question for parents. And so real quickly, for the snack shop that's available there, you can choose to send snacks with your kids in their bags, in their suitcase or backpacks. But the idea here is if you would like just to send money with them, the recommendation is $10. Obviously, they could spend more or less. But $10 is the basic recommendation we would give if you're sending money. And we would love for you to pack that in their luggage with them so they don't have that on the bus. And when they get to camp, we will make sure that as it's unpacked, they will give it to one of our workers that will hold all the money for the kids at camp. But again, we don't want to deal with money, with the kids' cash snack money until we get to camp, please. We have a no cell phones policy both for our teens and for our juniors, just simply because of two reasons. One, camp is a great time to disconnect and to connect with others and with God and with nature around you. And so we enjoy that time, as well as there's little to no reception at camp. And so there's one spot, for me, I have Verizon. And so there's one spot on the entire campground that you can get Wi-Fi texting and maybe make a call or two. So please be patient with us. If you need to get a hold of us, we have an info sheet you can pick up on Monday morning with my phone number, the counselor's phone number that are with your kids, boys or girls cabin. But please be patient with us. We've got lots of kids, a heavy schedule, and limited reception. If it's an emergency situation, you can definitely call the camp phone number. That's a landline, and they will get in touch with us, and we will make sure you get in touch with your young person. But we will try and send updates, pictures, and things like that. And feel free to reach out to us, but give us a little bit of patience on real quickly getting back with you because of due to limited reception. Some parents are very interested in what the schedule looks like for their kids. So we'll go ahead and post this for you to take a look at it. Things always change during camp week as we need to be flexible. But real quickly, we do not keep your juniors up super late. And so this is kind of basic outline of a schedule that we're going to try and keep to and the events that we're going to have. If you have any questions for me, make sure you can send those and feel free to send those to me directly. But for those that are interested in what you're doing, what day, we try and let parents know basics things. Please don't show this to the kids. So they're mapping out, hey, listen, we were supposed to play this activity today, as those events can flex a little bit. But if you're curious, this is what our schedule looks like. And again, we do not try and keep your juniors up late at all. Sleep and rest are very important for attitudes and also for a good interaction time with others. So specifically the activity schedule, real quickly, we have groups and teams where they can get points for different games or having fun in chapel. But when it comes to big type activities like ropes course or zip lines, the entire group goes together to these activity events, but participation is optional. The waiver form will cover all the activities that your child wants to participate in. But if someone doesn't want to do the rock climbing or go down the zip line, they'll be there with their group. So there's supervision during that time, but they're not required to go down. When we talk about the swimming real quickly in the Olympic size swimming pool, it is a Bonita Camp policy that there's a lifeguard there at all times whenever some people are in the swimming pool. So obviously counts to their watching, but assured knowing that there's a lifeguard there watching at all times with whistles and buddy check systems as well. It is also a camp rule that if you are swimming in the swimming pool, that you must have a swimming trunks on. And so real quickly, the guys and girls swim separately, of course, but the ladies, if they are wearing a one-piece swimsuit, they also are required by the camp to have swim trunks on per the camp policy. The swimming area does not include swim towels. So we ask for, on the packing list that I'll post here in just a second, we ask that your swim towel and your shower towel stay separate. And so we're asking for your students to bring 2 towels for that reason. One more thing connected with activities is the camp rule is that anyone who is participating in an activity that requires a harness, whether that be a ropes course or some sort of specific zip line, that the ladies not wear a dress for that activity. So obviously, if you take a look at the dress code, and we'll get to that in a second, you can see that ladies are encouraged to wear dresses for sure, culottes, split skirts, whatever those things are. But the issue is here for those specific activities, because of the harness, no dresses for those activities. So we'll save those dresses, ladies, for chapel and other things as well, but not for the specific harness activities. We also want to make sure parents are fully aware that our church staff and our workers are not in charge of harnessing up these kids for these major activities. Bonita Camp has their own staff, and they run their own staffing and training for these major activities. And so we are there to supervise your kids, but the camp staff are trained professionals, and they will take care of harnessing up your kids the correct way. At this point, we'll go ahead and post the packing list here on the screen. You can go down through this and make sure that your kids have it. This is not everything they need, but this is kind of like a basic understanding. A couple things happen every year where kids bring water bottles and they just get lost and confused and dropped everywhere and left behind. And so some frustrations with that. And so real quickly, the church will provide water bottles for all the kids this year, so they will not need to bring one specifically for that. And so just giving you a heads up on this basic packing list of what to bring and what to leave. Most forgotten items on this packing list every year, it tends to be a Bible. And so this is Spiritual Week of Camp, and they have memory verses too. So please make sure their Bible is in their luggage with them. And then also shoes. Many times kids will just bring flip-flops or sandals. And there's lots of different walking paths with some rocks and stuff. And so flip-flops are not ideal at this specific mountain type camp. So just going to give you a reminder about that. 2 laundry bags are always helpful. 1 for wet clothes, 1 for dry. 2 towels, things like that as well. But you can help us with these basic things and contact me if you have any questions. As far as dress code goes, we don't want dress code to be a problem. And so if we can help in any way explain or help provide or point you in a direction for dress code, please let us know. So real quickly, let's talk about chapel dress code. We do not have church, we have chapel. And so that's our version of it, but we don't need to wear, for guys, shirts and ties and things like that. I won't be wearing shirts and ties. Our speaker won't either. The ladies, if they want to wear a dress, that's totally fine. But basically just clean items for chapel. So for boys specifically, we're asking the boys wear pants to chapel, and a clean shirt or a shirt with a collar, a polo would be wonderful. And so we have those every evening. So we're looking for 4 types again, dressing up a little bit, but not church style clothes, unless you're sending your kids to church with that style. So making sure you're helpful with that. Reminder for the boys, they can wear shorts if they come down towards the knee. And so no short shorts accepted for those different activities, but no shorts allowed in chapel. Give you a reminder for the ladies here, specifically for their dress code. If you have any questions, you can reach out to my wife, and I'll give you the number here, but she can help you with any questions. We can help provide or maybe point you in the right direction. But again, we don't want dress code to be an issue here, but I know there's some people that are not used to the standard that we're having here or some of our preferences. And so if we can help, we'd like to. And so real quickly, ladies, there is no pants, shorts, or gauchos allowed at camp. And I understand that may be different for some of you, but we're asking for, again, skirts, dresses, split skirts, culottes, things like that, again, to come to the knee as well. So for chapel ladies, we want to give you a reminder that dresses are allowed, but not mandatory. Again, the same dress code there, just no shorts, pants, gauchos allowed for that. But for chapel, we were looking for something clean. And so if we can help you with dress code, please reach out to us. And when it's time for all of us to pack up on Friday and come home, we will notify you of our arrival time. We're shooting anywhere around 3 p.m., but we will be in contact with you, giving you reminders, a tracker, and letting you know where we are at. We're going to go ahead and stop on the road at a park, and the church will buy pizza for everybody, the teens and the juniors there, and then we'll come home, unpack, and send your kids home. Please pray for us, and we will update you Friday on the arrival time. Again, we're shooting for around 3 p.m., give or take a little bit, and we'll make sure we're there with your juniors whenever you arrive early, or if you're running a little bit later. So we're trying to get that pickup window to be about an hour or less after we come home from junior camp. If you have any questions, I missed something, or something important to you, want clarification on, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, and we're so excited. Please pray for us that God would have a great moving in the hearts of everyone who goes to camp this year, and that we would all strive to grow in our Christian life. And I appreciate you guys for watching this video. God bless. Final reminder, 3 things. Ready? You got to register online. You got to pay online. You got to have the paper waiver form filled out front and back. We're going to leave Monday morning at 10. And so we need you here at 9:30. If you haven't done those 3 things, or you have medical, you make sure you're there a little bit earlier than 9:30. We want to load up, make sure all paperwork is done, pack up, and get on the road at 10. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My name is Brother Josh. Thank you so much. Have a great day.